All right, do we have audio?
Yeah.
Got a thumbs up? Okay. All righty, we're going to go ahead and call this meeting to order, and we will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay, just a quick PSA. Make sure you are friends with your mic when you speak. It's been a while. Agenda adjustments this evening?
I don't have any, no.
No?
None. Thank you.
All right, moving right along to approve 2.1, to approve the minutes of the December 8th, 2025 Special Board of Directors meeting.
So moved. Second.
Discussion? All right, all those in favor? 2.2, to approve the minutes of the December 10th, 2025 Board of Directors meeting.
So moved. Second.
Discussion? All those in favor? All those abstaining? That's right, Doug was absent. And section 3, public comment. Invite anybody from the public to come up. I see a couple new faces, but I know we have a different agenda item tonight, so don't want to assume. Okay. I'm being told YouTube is not online. I have a funny story for you guys, too. About our online viewership. Just came on. I have confirmation that it is now on. Okay.
Thanks, Stephanie. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Okay, we will move on to number 4, petitions and communications.
I do not have any.
No.
Nope.
Okay. On to 5.1, superintendent's report.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Happy New Year to all of you. It's nice to see you all again. Looking forward to getting back from vacation and students and staff getting back in the swing of things. It's been a busy week so far. And I have the special honor of turning things over to Mr. Palmer, who's on the phone right now. We'll wait for him to come back in just a second here. Just essentially, we're going to take a moment to recognize some of the achievements at the high school this fall with sports. And so, Mr. Palmer, if you don't mind. No problem whatsoever. At least he let you know. That's good.
Okay, yeah, thanks for having us here tonight to recognize a couple of our accomplishments during the fall. I'll start with introducing Jack Carney, who is our cross-country coach, and he'll tell you a little bit about their accomplishment.
Yeah, so the cross-country team, I like to call cross-country the oldest sport in the world because it's running. Right. And for those of you that don't know, every cross-country race is 3.1 miles. So it doesn't change, right? Every race is the same length. I'd be happy to note also that this year we actually had 3 exchange students on the team at one time, although 2 of them had to leave the district and go to different schools. But I was pretty excited about that. I'll also mention that your student representative, who I don't see here tonight, is also a member of the team, Aspen Gauthier. I was really excited to have her run this year. It was her first year.
Can you bring the mic a little bit closer?
It's on.
It's
on.
on.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're all
yeah,
right,
got
Jack.
it.
you have to
You
be
just have to
really
be
good
friends with it.
friends.
Was there
Mhm.
anything you'd like me to repeat?
No,
that's
you're
okay.
good, buddy.
Thank you.
So just understand the sport a little bit. There are about 4 or so races within the Mountain Valley Conference. And then the athletes go on to the conference championship, then the regional championship, and then finally the state championship. And the reason I'm here tonight is because I wanted to recognize Abigail Gervais because she ran in her 2nd state championship during her career. So she ran as a sophomore and then ran this year in her final year of cross country. And Abigail had a great season. She's been just an incredible runner her entire career here at Oak Hill. She placed in the top 5 in all of the races she ran in this year. She placed 4th at the Mountain Valley Conference Championship. She placed 11th at the regional championship. And when you start to think about regionals, we're talking about the Southern Regional. So that was all of the Class C schools in the South, right? You know how the state's divided up in weird ways sometimes, right? So she placed 11th out of that in that race, and then went on to the state championship, which was at Coney High School this year. And that means all of the Class C schools in the entire state, and she placed 14th out of 81 runners. And so I was just really happy about her performance. Obviously, you know, she's an accomplished runner in 3 years. Unfortunately, she has decided to end her career in cross country and graduate this year. But nonetheless, I was really happy that Mr. Palmer invited me to come out here today and just mention the success that she's had. She couldn't be here tonight, but as her coach, I'm really proud of her, and I really appreciate the support of the board for sports like cross country. Thank you.
Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach. Next, I'll have. Want to clap? Go ahead.
You
clap.
can.
Yeah, it's like, do we do it all at once? Or?
Next, I'll have Will Fessenden come up, who is representing the soccer officials, to talk a little bit about the award and what it encompasses, and then I'll say a little bit about the team where Coach can't be here. But if Will would come up.
Good evening. Good to see some familiar faces. I'm Will Fessenden. I've been in Sabatis 20 years now, about 16 of those years involved with soccer at one level or another, as a coach, as an official, as a volunteer at the youth level. Coach Jeff and Coach Natasha, I've had a chance to work with them over the years as a coach. They coached my kids. I coached their kids. The last 3 years, I've been a member of the South Central Maine Board of Soccer Officials. Our group of officials works with schools in all 4 classes, from as far away as Bethel, including Mountain Valley, to Farmington, down to Turner, small schools, big schools, coming down here to Oak Hill. We meet at the end of the year to talk about a host of things. How did the year go? And one of the things we talk about is, you know, what did we notice? What schools really exemplified themselves on the field and off the field? And really, to make it really short and sweet, our board voted unanimously to award the Sportsmanship Award for 2025 to the Oak Hill Boys Soccer Team on behalf of the South Central Maine Board of Soccer Officials.
Thanks, Will. I'll just add that Coach Lamont did a great job, and Coach Fife did a great job in his absence, as he had a heart attack mid-season. So she filled in for him, and so it was a really difficult season to get through. Nevertheless, get the Sportsmanship Award. So both of those coaches, hats off to them for what they were able to accomplish this year. Next, I'll have Ed Zuis come up, our golf coach, to talk about the MPA Sportsmanship Award, which is different than the official one, but he can talk to you about that.
Hello again. The golf team, we talked about this last year. This is a back-to-back MPA Sportsmanship Award, which is huge. If you look at the banner, it was 30 years since our last MPA Sportsmanship Award. I am so happy for the soccer team for winning their official award, or officials award. And I know the football team has won some sportsmanship awards. But for the MPA Sportsmanship Award, I am so proud of my team. Golf is a sport where there are no officials, so they are figuring it out amongst themselves. And they don't always agree. They have times where one person swears this happened and the other person swears this happened. And they have to figure it out. Sometimes they come back to the coaches, and sometimes things aren't always happy. But for the most part, our students are learning how to cooperate, to talk, to solve problems, and that's huge. Because golf is hard enough, and then you add that. So I couldn't be more proud of the team going back to back, and I hope that more teams start doing this. And I know Mr. Palmer has been working really hard with the coaches, with coaches' roundtables to bring this up, and I'm just thrilled. This is great. May I say something about January 29th? On a separate note, last night Mr. Palmer and I met with the Augusta Civic Center, and the Unified Basketball team is holding a round robin at the Augusta Civic Center on January 29th, starting at 3:30, with 4 or 5 teams, and our Unified Basketball team, along with 4 or 5 other schools, will be playing games on the same court that the Globetrotters will be a couple days later, the UMA team plays, and the playoff teams play. So if you can make it January 29th, up at the Augusta Civic Center.
Thanks, Ed.
Thanks, Coach. I did want to recognize Kieran Stanley was here representing the soccer team. It was hard to get athletes here with a snow day on top of being January, and fall season is kind of a distant memory for them. But Kieran was here representing the soccer team, and yep. And thank you for letting us take the time tonight to recognize these teams.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate everything you do.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
I will. I'm going to get his picture.
We have our trustee, Sharon,
We should make her
honorary.
Right. We'll get her a sweatshirt or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Anything else for your report?
No, nothing else. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, moving right along. On to our old business 6.1. To approve the second reading of the following policy, JKAA, use of physical restraint and seclusion.
Say it again.
That's yeah, we don't have anything.
Okay.
And then January 21.
Okay.
Right? You don't have anything?
So moved. Second.
All right, discussion.
Just as a reminder, this is a policy that came out of committee. Yeah, you guys saw it the first reading, which was December 10th. Is that correct? It was a little while ago now. But again, this is just to bring us in alignment with the changes to the law.
And we didn't have any changes, right? Last discussion? No? All right, hearing none. All those in favor? Wow.
Just keep going. You're good.
Keep on going. So no new business, no other business. Finance and facilities, 9.1.
All right, we'll go over facilities first.
Can you get your mic, Robbie?
Sorry. We'll go over facilities first. We talked about the food service and maintenance updates for the building envelope. Those bids are going to be coming out. We're going to be looking at those before next meeting.
It was February, is that right?
February, yeah.
February.
So, we'll let you know when those come out. And propane, we had 7,000 gallons left of our old contract, which goes back from 2024 until it was supposed to go till 2026, 2 years, but because we didn't know how much propane we were going to be using because of the new systems that we had, we needed like over 7,000 gallons short. So Sean got us a small contract to finish to the end of June, and then we'll fall into our already signed 2-year agreement to take us into 2028 or 7. 1 year, 27. So consequently, we got propane to go from now until June at what, 136 a gallon? Yeah, 136 a gallon. So which is a savings of about $14,000 on what we're paying already. So that'll carry us over to the end of the year. We talked about the K. Ricker new scoreboard, which is going to be collaborative with Litchfield Rec, their new their new scoreboard. Yeah, and we talked about
Are we getting kicked out? What's going on?
No. Not yet. And we talked about the Carrie Ricker farm to school plot that we're going to be putting in between Carrie Ricker and Libby Tosher on the access road. We had transportation updates. We'll get more on that. She couldn't be here, so. And we priced, put out for bid. We're going to give it first option to the town's table saw that does not have the safe stop guide. So we're going to put that out to bid for $2,000, and then if none of the towns want it, then it'll go out to public bid. And December financials. Oh, any questions on the facilities? None? Okay, we'll go to financials. Year to date on general fund revenue, we've received $10,308,000, $520.44, which is 44.56 of the anticipated revenue. Last year at this time we were at 50.33, so we're a little bit ahead. General fund expenses year to date, we've expended $10,276,120.96. Last year at this time, we were at 46.81. Adult education year to date revenue, $23,043.91, which is 25.77% of the budget. Last year at this time, we were at 69.65% of the budget, but that's because of the new way that we fund that director with half-time instead of full-time. 3/4 time. Trying to get through this without having to cough and fit. Adult education expenses year to date, we've expended $41,697.97, which is 53.22% of the adult ed budget. Last year at this time, we were at 57.59. And basically, it's the same thing. How we fund the director. And food nutrition revenues year to date, we've received $294,312.05, which is 28.79%. And last year at this time, we were at 36. So that's in good deal. And expenses, we're at 473,481. Last year we were at 51.97%. So we're ahead there too. So everything's lining up pretty well. And the December postings posted in January, Sam. So that's why. Yeah.
Just due to the timing of the December holidays and the length of break that we had this year, some of our receivables, our revenues, like our state subsidy, and one of the town's checks, our school nutrition subsidy, those things didn't reflect posting in December, but they have been received, they've been posted already, so you'll see those come back in line in January.
That's it. Any questions?
No? All right. Who met this evening? CAI and technology, or just CAI?
CAI
And
and technology.
both? Okay.
Both together. All right. We met with Shelley and Steph today, and we got our update on technology first. And she talked about iPads being returned for about a total of $3,000, and some devices that were sold over the summer, bringing in about $9,000. So that money will be put towards the new purchase of devices for the 11th graders. Shelley, we met with Shelley, and she talked about professional development and planning to continue the professional development funds under the curriculum and assessment instruction budget. And we're considering targeting PD during a particular year of the evaluation cycle, which will mean the budgeted amount varies yearly depending on the number of staff in that year, so that staff members will get to have PD, which is wonderful. Yes.
Especially as they start with us, right, in their probationary period. Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Which is something we have not had in the past. We had years ago, but it's returning, so I'm glad to see teachers being able to get some of that PD. As far as NWEA goes, it was previously in the technology budget, and it's now moved into the curriculum assessment and instruction budget. And there's a possibility of omitting testing students in grade 12, because by the time you get all of that information, they're not in grade 12 anymore. So a lot of what they're getting gets determined from when they were juniors. So we're looking at that. Also having a conversation about what NWEA assessment is most meaningful for K-1. I have concerns about that too. As far as curriculum material goes, we're looking at ELA curriculum being reviewed, and it's happening, and the budget will reflect a placeholder for pending curriculum decisions. We'll also be looking at what part of the curriculum purchase might be covered by Title I funds. And an implementation timeline for new curriculum may impact the cost. In the area of nurses, we'll see if an AED added to the budget, multi-year plan to upgrade devices as the year goes on. As far as multilingual learners, new lines were created to identify the ML expenses. Previously, they were embedded in the regular CAI budget. And the biggest change is ensuring money for mileage reimbursement, because the teacher has to travel between schools each day. Also in 2001, Maine passed a law on that required teaching of Maine Native American history and cultures in Maine schools. Portland Public Schools have developed a Wabanaki curriculum, and so we are looking at possibly getting involved with that. And I guess they have to know by March whether if we're interested in doing that, and I think that's a really good idea. We used to do it here.
Yeah.
And we haven't been doing that. So she's going to pursue that implementation of the curriculum in RSU4. And that's free. It's free, the curriculum from Portland, so it's not going to be a cost to the district.
All right, is that it?
That's
Any questions for Diane? All righty. Board member comments. Go ahead, Diane.
I'd like to wish a new year to all of the teachers and staff members out there, and I hope this year is an amazing school year. Thank you all to the coaches who have done a remarkable job with our students in this district. I'm very pleased and happy to be a part of this district.
Okay, go ahead, Robbie.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Mr. Palmer and the coaches for their attention to the sportsmanship of the RSU after, what we went through last year. So I think I think we're getting the message, and they're really working hard to make sure that the students get it and the public gets it. So, yeah, really great job.
All right. Anybody else? Quiet bunch this evening. All right. Yeah.
It's true. It is true.
Let's be honest.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, that was a fun day. All right. Well, just like to thank everybody, of course. Appreciate you coming out, hanging in there, and looking forward to our budget discussions and closing out our 2026 end of the school year on a positive note. So keep up the good fight, and thank you very much. All right, nothing else. 11.1, to enter into an executive session pursuant to 1 MRSA Section 405 6D, labor negotiations.
So moved. Second.
Discussion. All those in favor?